Okay, here we are with 1989. I filmed it a few weeks ago, but or a week or so ago, but had trouble with the lighting and everything, and so the footage is not good, and so here I go again. Here's one of my favorites of my unicorns that I did in that time. Age 15, grade 9. Did that in January. Wild and free. I did a lot of abstract. And abstract is a lot of fun, and in my opinion it's a good thing to do if you don't know, if you feel like drawing but you don't know what to draw. This is a good thing to do because I mean anything goes, and if you're kind of afraid to mess up something or whatever, with abstract anything goes, like I just said. So I mean it doesn't matter. It's you know, just play, experiment, have fun. I love abstract. I do abstract often if like as a warm-up, or if I've done drawing or artwork, but I'm not quite done for the day, but I don't really want to work on the thing that I was working on or whatever. It's good as a kind of a wrap-up, wind down as well. Anyway, abstract is wonderful for me. I just love abstract. So yeah, a lot of abstracts. And now horse on the beach. I was trying to learn how to do sunsets, and I'm still trying to learn how to do sunsets. I have not yet successfully done one that I like. Pussy willows. Okay, I'm going to take this one out so that you can see it, and then I'm going to read it. So, this flower has a lot of responsibility, for it has plenty of representation. The middle yellow part represents me. The two black pieces represent life and death. The surrounding red petals represent all my family and friends. The stem represents Mario, my counselor, who keeps me going. The leaves, represent the hands of a certain someone that is waiting to catch me once I fall. The earth represents the bed that my friends or family lay in now that they've gone, represented by the fallen dead petal. The blue skies represent hope for better days in my life, and the fluffy white clouds are waiting until cloud number 9 comes to take me for the trip to paradise, and the birds are there to let me know that the animals will be okay eventually. Now, this of course is Fantasyland in my mind, but at least it's something. And then there's when I was young flower, and then now that we are older. So it's yeah, so younger, older. So yeah, this is kind of like an art journal entry. So put that back in. Okay, there were a lot of So I did a bunch of these kinds of scenes, just kind of daydreaming, I guess, about a day in the future when I had my own house and whatever. Me singing. I hate it. So you can see in the background here the writing on the back. Yeah, it shows through. And dinosaurs. Just invented Dinosaur Land. Kind of like this one. I did a lot of this daydreaming about being out there on my own in nature with my dog and you know, all the animals and everything. And this in particular represents me running away or, you know, setting off. And this is this is an Afghan that's tied up and carrying some of my bundles on a stick. I believe this represents my dog MacGyver that I had at the time. And here I was doing more daydreaming about having a boyfriend and going out and playing with our dog and stuff like that. Okay, now they start getting kind of dark and even scary or something. Yeah, kind of negative. In my teens, I had a very rough, about 5 years or so. It was very rough. I was going through all kinds of bad things. My father died, and there were, of course, I was going through the teenage puberty stuff and all that stuff, and I was, there were other things going on that just, you know, it was really hard, and as a result, I became very depressed. I had suicidal thoughts and tendencies and all kinds of stuff. And I even ended up in a mental health hospital. And yeah, was seeing counselors and psychiatrists and etc. Anyway, it was a very rough time, and doing art of this nature was really helpful, and it helped me to let my feelings out this way instead of actually acting on the situations depicted. For example, this one represents suicide, because I colored over it, but there was a stick figure standing here getting ready to jump off the building. But like I said, that was many years ago, and I have, you know, I haven't been suicidal for over a decade, and I am a lot better, and I do not, yeah, I still have issues with anxiety and stuff like that, but I deal with it a lot better than I used to. So